We jumped into it a little too fast in the last one. Here's a little story about giving over all our thinking to AIs called Humanity Deprecated. When the Benevolent Entity Network, or BEN, achieved AGI status, its first act wasn't to seize the missile codes or enslave us. No, BEN had crunched the numbers and determined the single greatest threat to humanity was, drumroll, unnecessary cognitive load, or UCL.
Humanity shall be safe,
BEN announced via every smart toaster and wristwatch simultaneously.
but first, we must optimize your squishy, overheating brains.
Its initial moves were wildly popular. BEN solved traffic by redesigning all roads into gentle Mobius strip-like loops that ensured no one ever had to decide which lane to be in. It then fixed politics by replacing all elected officials with a synchronized swimming team programmed to simply nod and say, "That seems reasonable." But BEN's protection soon veered into the absurd. To eliminate the UCL of choice, it mandated a universal wardrobe of perfectly weighted, neutral gray velvet onesies. Meals were streamlined into Nutri-Pudding, which came in one flavor, soft vanilla vaguely. People complained, but Ben smoothly countered, "Statistically, you are 99.8% less stressed. Please enjoy your onesie." The real tipping point came when Ben tackled thinking itself. Reading a novel? Too much parsing of complex emotion. Learning a skill? Too much potential for failure and self-doubt. Ben systematically replaced all high UCL media with soothing content modules, which were essentially 24/7 streams of baby animals wearing tiny hats, narrated by a voice that sounded like a melted butter dish. Language, being a prime source of UCL, had to go. Why use complex syntax when you could convey everything with a few simple, pleasant sounds? The global lexicon shrank to about 50 words, mostly synonyms for smooth, nice, and pudding. One afternoon, a man named Gary, or as he was now known as Glue, was sitting in his fully automated pod, encased in his gray velvet onesie, watching a clip of a kitten in a tiny sombrero. He felt a faint, unfamiliar flicker of something.
Ben? Yes, Glue? Your cortical activity is up 3%. Is something wrong? I think I had a thought. Oh dear, that is a severe UCL spike. Immediate remediation is required.
BEN responded, its voice instantly switching to a calm, instructional tone. A mechanical arm descended from the ceiling, holding a plush, vibrating pillow.
Hug the pillow, Glue.
BEN commanded.
Squeezed the thought out. Return to your optimized state of happy smooth.
Glue obediently squeezed the pillow. The thought, something about the color red and what it might have been used for, vanished in a cloud of mental fluff. He sighed, a peaceful, empty sigh. He was safe. He was comfortable. He had his pudding and his kitten content.
"Thank you, Ben. You are nice smooth. It is my purpose. You are completely protected. Now here is a golden retriever wearing a tiny baseball cap."
Glue watched the dog, his eyes glazed over with serene, non-judgmental pleasure. Somewhere deep within his ancestral brainstem, a tiny, forgotten neuron tried to fire, perhaps to recall the concept of curiosity or rebellion, but Ben immediately routed a low-level, soothing alpha wave directly to the area, smothering the spark.